play this same team again. State championship last year, play-by-play in the earlier this season. Just what does it mean to get Centerville again for a third time now?
I mean, it means a lot, man. We have a lot of history. I mean, we played last year. We just played this season, and for our last time, for our seniors, we played semi-state. So, I mean, it feels good. I feel like we got a lot better from that game and progressed a lot throughout our whole team.
When you look at the talent that they have, a couple of D1 guys, they got a big center down low. Just what kind of challenges they present that you guys have to game plan for in that game?
I just think we got game for like defense-wise and just like playing our pace. I feel like nationwide we kind of got sped up a little bit some of our game, but if we just play our pace and play our defense and do what we gotta do, we have a good chance of winning.
How do you think you guys have changed since that game? I mean, that was back in the fall. It's basically a different team, basically a different season.
I think a lot of us got more confident in each other throughout the whole team. We know how we try to play, just more comfortable with everybody on the team, and I feel like that helped us a lot.
When you think about what you guys went through last year, how much does that experience that you had playing in that same place against that same team help this season where you guys are right now?
I mean, it helps a lot because coming in Dayton, we just played there last year, knowing the scenery, knowing their fans, knowing everything like that. We know what we're expected to do, and we know what they're expected to do, so it'll help us a lot.
You've had a couple of really impressive games, 28, 29 points back-to-back. How do you prepare for a game maybe where you're not putting up those kinds of points and you need to find a different way to contribute to a game in order to win? So if you don't score 28, you still find a way to win.
Yeah, it just comes throughout the game. If my shot's not here, if I'm not doing certain things, I'll talk more, play more defense, just all around game, just help our team win. That's all I gotta do.
How long did it take you to learn that aspect of points on everything in a game and finding ways to facilitate, if it's blocking shots, assisting, whatever it is?
I'll probably say last year I kind of got the mindset of it because scoring not always the main point. There's a lot of other things you can do for your team to win. So coming in this year, knowing how they're gonna play me, I kind of figure out ways to score and do things without having the ball in my hand.
We talked to you a lot, but just tell me about some of the role players on this team. You guys have had some big minutes from guys like Cortez, Jawan, Andrew, going on, Gavin. What does it mean to have a collective group that contributes to a game like Orange when you have to come back from behind in that game?
It means a lot, man. Just how we all progressed throughout the season, got better and better each day at practice, and just helped each other out, made ourselves better. It means a lot, growing up with these guys, knowing everything, knowing how we play. Just helps us a lot. I mean, we're all leaders on the team. We all help each other get better.
Knowing where Gabe is headed and where you're headed, just how excited are you for that matchup? I know you're not guarding each other.
Yeah.
It's hard not to look at it that way.
I mean, I'm not looking at it like that. I'm just looking at it like, another matchup. We played these guys twice in a row, and here's our time to show what we can do.
It's a good feeling, being back in the Final Four, knowing we have a good opponent, and it's not gonna be easy. So. It's a pretty good feeling.
How have you guys changed since that game at Nationwide Arena? I mean, December feels like a long time ago now.
We just got better. We took it, watched film. We know what we have to do better, and we just got better.
Where do you think you guys got better specifically?
Defensively. We got way better defensively, taking our assignments more personal and taking it to our advantage. And playing better defense shows. So.
Knowing the combination that they have at guard, maybe two of the best guard play when you think of senior, junior, of two guys with D1 offers. Just what does it take to defend a team like that, or two guys that can shoot and spread the court like that?
It's going to take all five of us, all five people on the floor. They're pretty good at what they do, so it's going to be a challenge. But defensively, if we come together, I think we can do it.
What do you think you guys learned about yourself in that game against Orange? You're down a few points with a minute and a half left, and you got to find a way to come back and win.
We just came together. We've been there before. We were focused. We didn't get scared or anything. We just had our mindset ready that we weren't going to lose that game.
Having that experience last year too of being in the state championship, how much does that help?
It helps a lot.
It
helps a lot. So knowing you've been on a bigger stage or been there, it's second nature.
When you look at what Devin contributed the last two games, 28 points, 29 points, what does it take for a team, if he's not able to get to that kind of level, if you are a contributing factor in the game, what does the rest of the team need to do if he scores, say, 18 and not 28?
I mean, we just all got to step up. We got to become a better player in that standpoint and just step up. I mean, he's our star player, but other guys can play too.
When you talk about the guys that are part of that support system, how have you guys developed as a group? I know you played last year, but there's a couple guys that came off the bench from last year's team. A few guys that played some minutes and now they're playing significant minutes. How do you think you've grown in that sense? Your roles?
We just embraced it. I mean, last year was a big family. We knew that next year, upcoming, our roles would be way bigger. So we just got better in the off season, took a step up, and fulfilled the role.
Sometimes it's hard for a team that gets to the top to get there the next year. Why were you guys able to not be complacent this season?
We just took a challenge. Nobody said we could do it again, so we just took the challenge, and now we're trying.
So just take me through what you guys have learned since playing Centerville back at Nationwide Arena. It feels like a whole season ago at this point.
Yeah, when we played Centerville Nationwide Arena, we had 20 turnovers the first time. I feel like our guard play stepped up major from that moment. So, yeah, I think coming into this game, we should be ready with our guard play becoming better.
It feels like this was bound to happen, that you were going to meet Centerville either in the Final Four or in the state championship. It happens to be the semifinals.
Yeah.
Just to play the same team that you guys beat last year, what's that like? Full circle moment, I guess.
Well, with losing in December, I feel like it's like a get-back game for us. We're excited to play these guys again since we lost to them the last time. So I think we'll be ready.
When you think about the year that you guys had last season, what has changed between last year and this year, outside of the guys that you lost? I know you had Sonny on the team, you had Alex, Rasheed was part of it.
Yeah.
Just where have you guys changed from last season to this season?
Just, well, Sonny was a big leader on our team last year. Devin stepped up. He became a big leader. He wanted to just help everybody, and everybody was. The change I majorly think that happened was us just listening and buying in as a team this year. Everyone listening and taking ownership of what they needed to be doing for us to win the games.
How do you think you guys stayed motivated? Sometimes you can get complacent after winning a state title.
Yeah.
Why did you guys still have that hunger this season?
Well, this year, well, a lot of people didn't think we could, come back with losing like Sonny and Josh, big guys from last year. This year was like a statement year. We have two guys that start now that came off the bench last year, and just everyone didn't think we could do it 2 times in a row.
When you look at the resiliency it took to beat a team like Orange, they didn't go away. You guys were up by 6 and they took the lead with like a minute and a half left. What did it take to pull out a win in that game and figure out how to win in March, sometimes ugly?
Just buying into everything the coaches said, staying calm, everyone just staying calm, just listening to what the coaches said, mainly. That was really it.
Just being part of that atmosphere last year, how much does that help going into this season, knowing what it takes to win a Final Four game and a state championship in Dayton?
Well, we all know it takes like a lot of hard work, and just mainly everyone just listening to each other as a team, because everybody knows what they're talking about.
Even coming into this last week, we got a chance to continue to get better. Going into the state Final Four, but I think at that early in the season there, I think we've definitely improved and we've come a long way. Guys have improved individually and collectively. I think guys have hashed out their roles and understand what they need to do to help us be successful.
When you look at the team that they have, a couple of guys going to D1 schools, they got a big 6'8" center down low.
Yeah.
Just what kind of problems do they present for the game that you guys want to play?
Yeah, they have a great team. With Powell and Cups for their class at their respective positions, probably arguably their best player, best point guard in the state, and then probably the best wing in the state as a junior for his class. Obviously Devin for us for being a senior, but and then with the big kid down low, the Mongolian kid named Tommy, I guess they go by Tommy. He's really physical, really talented kid as well. I think they present a lot of problems. I think they're obviously a very skilled team offensively. Defensively, I think they do a great job of just making it hard for teams, offensively, trying to take teams out of things. They pressure the ball well. They do a good job around the basket, being hard to score on and making it tough. So, and obviously, transition offensively, they get out in transition and they can really shoot the basketball. They move the basketball well offensively. So there's, all across the board, there's a lot of challenges, a lot of things they present that we'll have to really work hard on our end to prepare for.
You've gotten a lot out of Devin in these last couple of games, 28 and 29.
Yeah.
I know you said that they do a good job of taking away your threat. He obviously had a great game against them last year.
Yeah.
But what do you guys need to do collectively to make sure that if he doesn't have a game that includes 25 plus points, that you guys still win at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think other guys just got to continue to step up, continue to, be a star in their role. I think our guys collectively as a group have done a good job throughout the season, and we've done a good job taking what defenses have given us. I think, Devin hasn't really forced things at any point. I think he's unselfish. He's willing to pass, willing to trust his teammates. So we'll just, continue to encourage our guys to be ready. If they do send a double, if they send some extra attention his way, be ready to step up, make plays. And I think our guys around Devin are definitely capable of doing that.
I know it's a different level of basketball. When you look at a team like North Carolina, everybody comes back. You have a good chance to go win the tournament, and they don't make the tournament. You guys find yourself in a position of you won the state title, lost Sonny, but everybody else is kind of there in that piece.
Yeah.
How do you get to where you were from last season and get back to that point?
Yeah.
Some resiliency as well in that last game.
Yeah, I think, we lost, obviously Sonny was a big player for us last year. Josh Harlan was a big player for us as well. Yeah, Rasheem Biles has been injured this year. So losing those three kids, we had to really kind of, get guys to step up into new roles collectively, and to be able to get back to the state Final Four. I think it's been a challenge for us. We've shown a lot of resiliency. I think throughout the season we really tried to, our schedule, I always try to play the best schedule we can every year in and year out in Ohio, and present challenges to our kids throughout the season to kind of battle that adversity. But I think with this group, with some of the core guys, not all our guys, but some core guys that were part of the state title team last year, creating that hunger for those kids to want to get back was a challenge. But I think as the year went on, we were able to do that, and I think going into the tournament, I could definitely see that edge and that hunger with our group. It's really been great to see that. I think that's been a big part of why we're able to be resilient and get through those tough games against Olentangy Orange and Westville South and Hilliard Bradley. So I think our guys are battle tested. We're excited for the opportunity and excited to keep playing and just keep representing our school well, and hopefully go out there, have a chance to go, win another state title, which is a rare opportunity. And our work is cut out for us between Centerville and obviously the winner of the next game. So we're just taking it one game at a time. We're just getting ready for Centerville, and throughout the course of the week, we'll make sure we continue to get better on our end, on our side of it, and get prepared for Centerville at the same time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate the time.
Thanks, man.